Namaskar. The National Democratic Alliance has released its manifesto well into the campaign, and just about a week before the first polling in Bihar on 6th of November. Uh, it is very interesting that a person who has been Bihar's chief minister for 9 terms and about 20 years. Some of those terms were not full terms, but it is remarkable that he has been Bihar's chief minister for 20 years, which makes him the longest serving chief minister of Bihar. And he is called Sushashan Babu, which means a chief minister who is delivering good governance to Bihar. Now, such a chief minister and a coalition which has been power for many years and which criticizes Lalu Yadav's government as Jungle Raj. And yes, we acknowledge the conditions of roads in Lalu's government were very bad. There was the law and order situation was extremely bad. I mean, there were kidnappings and murders and all kinds of things. It was not safe for people to be on the street after darkness, uh, and other such things for which Lalu's government can be criticized, although he and his government has to be uh, lauded for keeping um, communalism in check, for having arrested Advani in his Rath Yatra in Samastipur, and for not allowing Praveen Togadia to enter Bihar to make communalist speeches. Uh, on the other hand, Nitish government has formed his government in alliance with Bharatiya Janata Party a number of times, and you can see its visible impact on the manifesto. But let us see what the manifesto consists of. And it is also interesting that the leaders um, of the alliance appeared for less than a minute to release the manifesto. The chief minister and the national president of Bharatiya Janata Party, the the working president of JDU, um, all of them were there. Jitin Ram Majhi was there, the leader of um, Hindustani Awam Morcha, secular, who has also been the chief minister of Bihar. But after releasing the manifesto, all of them left, and there was only the deputy chief minister to handle the questions to the press, questions of the press. Now, what is there in this manifesto? It is amazing that way down the list of various things they are promising, there is free education for poor from KG to PG, from kindergarten to post graduation. Now it must be asked of Nitish Kumar that he constituted a Muchkund Dubey commission to look into the possibility of implementation of common school system in Bihar. It must be asked of him what prevented him from implementing the recommendations of this report. After all, he is the one who formed this commission. The report was submitted in 2007, never tabled in the assembly, and then never implemented. But the same Nitish Kumar government is now offering free education. I mean, the question is that there is only one model of offering free education to the children, and that is the common school system. And Nitish Kumar could very well have done that in the 20 years that he has been the chief minister, but he did not choose to do it. Was it the pressure of the Bharatiya Janata Party, the coalition partner, which did not allow him to do it? Or what was the reason? So instead of promising free education again, he should have clarified on what prevented him from implementing the Muchkund Dubey Commission report. In any case, we know that he's not going to do it. He has not done it for the past 20 years. He will not do it for the future term if he becomes the chief minister. But Socialist Party India has, in its manifesto, made it the number one point and has promised that we will not come to power, but we will put pressure on whichever government comes to power to implement the Muchkund Dubey Commission report. Then there are various other things. They are promising more 1 crore Lakhpati Didis. So this is a very popular program now. In Bihar, we have Jivika Didis, the self-help groups through which women are given loans to strengthen their livelihood. And there is also a promise of 10 lakh assistance for business groups run by extremely backward caste class community people. There is 2,000 rupees per month scholarship for Dalit students in higher education. Um, there is Karpuri Thakur Kisan Samman Nidhi, which pays farmers 3,000 annually, and that is only for 3 years. Now it must be asked, why are you giving this a small amount, to the farmers, and that too it is being promised only for 3 years. The farmers need, what they need is a legal guarantee for MSP and free electricity, and uh, they need the inputs, the seeds and the fertilizers. It is the fertilizer is still black marketed, in Bihar like in other places in the country, and the farmers do not get it at the price at the price at which they are supposed to get it. And farmers cooperatives or have been formed, called the FPOs, but they also do not function in the ideal manner. Um, so the government should ensure that the farmers, get all the inputs, and when they produce, their crop should be purchased at MSP. Now Bihar does not even have a mandi system, the APMC market system which the other states have. So instead of promising this 3,000 rupees per year, it would have been better if the Nitish government, although they have promised 1 lakh crores to buy the produce of farmers at MSP, but what is important, that Bihar should have instituted the APMC system, the mandi system, where the farmer can go and sell his or her produce. Then 125 units of free electricity is being promised. Now the question is, what has stopped Nitish Kumar from doing it so far? That the Delhi government, this is, the Delhi government's idea, which now every party is copying. But Nitish Kumar has been chief minister for so long, he could have done it earlier. 5 lakh medical treatment free. This is also a scheme which other governments are running. But the question is, why offer 5 lakh free treatment? Why not make healthcare free for everybody? Because to get this 5 lakh, there is a bureaucratic jungle that the people have to go through. You have to get your Ayushman card made, or whatever name you give it to that scheme, and when you get admitted, then you are told that your father's Ayushman card will not work for you. You have to make your separate one, or some such thing, and they will ensnare you in the bureaucratic hurdle, and ultimately, a lot of people do not get the benefit which the government intends to give them. So instead of making the poor people go through a bureaucratic process which will be cumbersome, it would have been better if healthcare was promised free for everybody, just like they are promising education now. Better late than never. But uh, what we need is a common healthcare system for everybody, as we need a common education system for all children. Now, life insurance is being offered up to 4 lakh to auto rickshaw and e-rickshaw drivers. It's a good move indeed. It should be done not just for auto rickshaw taxi drivers. It should be done for everybody. Um, then there are other big mega projects, expressways and modernization of railways and other things, which could also have been done, while Nitish Kumar was the chief minister for so long. It doesn't explain why they are promising it now. Then international airports in Patna, Darbhanga, Purnia, and Bhagalpur, manufacturing units in each district. That is also something which could have been done earlier. You did not have to wait for the 2025 elections to announce it. Um and 10 new industrial parks, and they are talking of attracting 50 lakh crores in investment. I don't know how they will get it, um, uh, especially if they keep offering sops to Adani, like the 1,050 acres land which has been given to Adani for rupee one. uh, if if the businessmen see that you have your favorite businessmen to promote, why would they come? And now BJP's impact on election manifesto is that they are promising a new spiritual city, Sitapuram, in the Mithila region. Now, why do you need a spiritual city? I mean, if you take care of the basic needs of people, I mean, of course, you can't expect people who do not have food to eat, do not have proper shelter. If you go to Bihar, you go to Patna, you can see how people live under the flyovers, you know, in extreme poverty, in extremely, pitiable conditions. They have to live near the nalas. They do not have proper toilets. Of course, the other needs are not taken care of, and they live a miserable life. Now, you expect these people to benefit from the spiritual city in Mithila region? It's a big question mark, especially since recently Kerala government has declared that it has been able to remove extreme poverty. Now, that is the example which the Nitish Kumar government should have been following, instead of uh, getting into the trap of the communal politics, and trying to establish a spiritual city. You have to make the living conditions of all the people so good that everyone can pursue a spiritual path, after they have been able to meet their physical needs. But unfortunately, for a small section of people, the better off people, because it is only those who will be attracted by this idea. They are promising this. This is BJP's core voter, but they are not talking of removing poverty from Bihar. And then they're talking of development of Ramayana, Jain, Buddhist, Ganga circuit, so that you can cater to other religious followers also. But overall, it is a bad manifesto. It is a mockery of the government, because it is a ruling party coalition which is coming out with this manifesto, and a number of things they should have already done by now. They should have been in a position like Pinarayi Vijayan to declare that Bihar has been taken out of poverty, or some such thing. But very unfortunate that Nitish Kumar has to still talk of basic things like education and healthcare after being the chief minister for 20 years. Thank you.